Hey there, beautiful souls. Hope you're doing well. I've just finished doing a guided meditation that was to be the heart consciousness grounding. And it's really interesting how we can perceive or expect something to be really powerful and how that feels like really igniting, like electrifying in your body, which I have, does happen with meditations. It does, it's like, this is huge, you can feel the power, it's really massive and generating. And then with this one, I got off it, and I was like, with my judgment, as it were, went, that didn't seem as powerful as I thought it would be. And then it literally came flying in with revelation how we are really working the feminine energy now. And that's a different power entirely. So we are used to this masculine energy that's very fire driven and powerful, and woof, you can feel it, and you see it, and you know it. Whereas this energy, and it's been shown to me also when I did Ignite Your Inner Pussy Power yesterday with some beautiful women for the spring equinox to bring in that energy, how there's so much power in stillness, in creating space, and the power of grace. And when you give yourself that permission to deepen into your body, deepen into your heart, there's this huge integration. So as I'm talking, it's this ability to shift into the feminine energy that is graceful. It's in the receiving energy of the feminine. I mean, yes, you can have the fire, woof, Kali, powerful, she'll take down all that is not love. And there's that real power and force that's come through, like I say, has come through before, especially with rage, to let that burn down, to ignite self-worth in you. Yet there's this other aspect of the feminine that is about when you can be in that grace, when you can be, not vulnerability, but open, when you're really in that deep discerning of trust, to open, to soften, like you're sinking into the earth. There's this real power that's of integration that couldn't come from force. It wouldn't happen. It would just create resistance. It would just block it, which I have been feeling like the last couple of weeks before as this overwhelm. It's resistance. So we need to be able to drop more into this graceful feminine energy that enables us to integrate, that enables us to catch up with ourselves, to allow our soul and our spirit to unite. And we can't do that when we're forcing and pushing. And the overwhelm comes from that. So if we experience all of that, it really is a calling to do less, to slow down, to integrate, to soften into the earth. That's all I can explain. And as you do that, as you can imagine, the earth is receiving the sunshine, as it allows that deep penetration, the masculine energy of that warmth of the earth being kissed by the sun, she allows herself to receive it. She sucks it up as much as she can. She is taking that deep, deep down to her bones of her body, through the soil, through the mycelium. She is receiving that. And as it does, it emanates, it goes deep. And once it's so deep, like the heart of the earth and the heart of ourselves, it connects to all. It's like it doesn't have to be forced. It happens through that grace. So, think of blood pressure, and its heart is pushing and pumping too hard, is against things, there's that resistance. maybe we need to ask ourselves, what are we resisting when we have heart pressure, different issues there? Or equally, on the flip side, if it's low blood pressure, what have we not got enough boundaries that holds that integrity, that turgor that needs there to hold that pressure, to embody, really? So I just wanted to share this, really. And it's such, I don't know, such revelations to me for someone that's constantly in a push drive, and I am fully aware of how that isn't there anymore, and it's not meant to be there anymore, and we're shifting into such a new way of being, which only comes from stillness and quietness, to allow ourselves to really know to become more conscious of why we're doing what we're doing. We create space, and then we go, is this alignment to me? Is this giving me joy? Why am I doing this? Is it fear? Is it love? We can only do that we're in that quieter space. And like I say, to allow our spirit and our body and our soul to unite, the macabre that we are. And when we're in complete alignment, we're in coherence, and when we're in coherence, we're in health. And it's interesting how health is really the measure of the integrity of how aligned we are, of how much of our life force that we have within our bodies, how much we're giving it away. And we can give it away in so many ways: our life force, our energy, our sovereignty, our power. And this has been really shown as to how we claim that back. And we can only do that when we're quiet, when we allow ourselves to integrate and to realign and let go of these old patterns, let these old paradigms of self fall away. And then we enable in the beauty, the joy, the grace, the abundance, the manifestations that we desire. So yeah, that doesn't come from force. That comes from discernment of what seed you allow in, what seed of thought you allow in, and whether that's a weed or is it a flower that you're wishing to grow. So not to just sow load of seeds and hope something's going to grow. We have to really discern what's in alignment to us, and not have this scattergun approach, which as I'm talking, I can hear myself talking to myself. And because we believe in having to be so busy all the time, that if we just do loads, something might come. But this is about really discerning what is it that we wish to grow and bring into life, and the seed of that. And does that align to our joy? Does it align to our truth, our authenticity? Does it give us abundance? Does it give us that huge feeling of freedom and love in our hearts? And does it feel really purposeful too? Does it feel alignment of what you're here to do, even if you don't know what that is right now? So yeah, I just wanted to share that. So, and just the huge revelation of the power of the feminine when she really softens and trusts and allows the masculine to be united with her. And yeah, so let's see how this unfolds. So lots of love, and if you would like to listen to this meditation, you can go to theinfinityhealthhub.com, and that will be uploaded, and it will be heart consciousness grounding. And there's a 7-day free trial where you can just go and explore, see how these meditations work for you. And yeah, just be curious. I'd say stay curious and let go of these old ways of being, and choose your joy, and know that you're worthy of joy, because you are joy. We just need to remember. So big love and take care.